What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today your girl is back with another story time, but hold on, I gotta fix mine real quick. Okay, so I'm back with another story time. Y'all really enjoyed my last story times and and as I said in that one, I have a lot of like crazy ass stories because I was wild in my late teens, like 16, 15 and up. Like your girl was wild as hell. So as y'all can tell by the title, this is a little juicy, and what I did, I needed my ass beat for real. Like I just, now I got a daughter. I'm gonna have to be watching out for her ass, like, bro. But make sure that if you have not subscribed, that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. Like and comment down below. You know, show me some love. And just stay tuned for the video because it's finna get juicy. Okay, so when I was about maybe 15 or 16, I met this boy. And we're gonna call this boy Anthony. So Anthony was from out of town because y'all know I'm from Oklahoma. I was born in Tulsa, raised there a little bit, and then I moved to Oklahoma City. So we were in Oklahoma City. So I was in high school, probably about 9th or 10th grade because I was like 15, 16. So this Anthony moves into town. And you know, everybody, like, especially in our little small city, you know, everybody wants somebody that's different or the new guy in town or whatever. And he was kind of a... My bad, y'all. The kids is here, so if you hear them in the background, don't be alarmed. They in there watching a movie. Okay, so like I was saying, you know, when it's a new guy in town, everybody wants the new guy. Everybody wants somebody different or whatever. So how did I meet him? I don't know. Like, I can't remember how I met him, but he was like the little bad guy. He was maybe like 2 or 3 years older. He had dropped out of school, had a baby, but he was like the little bad guy, whatever. And more little story, your girl wanted him or thought I wanted him or whatever. So me and him was dating, and he was like the worst dude for your little teenage daughter. He had my head gone. Your girl was doing the most. It was girls, because he was from Texas. It was girls from Texas writing me on MySpace, because you know I put him as my little profile, had a little cute little song. We was in love or whatever, and you could not tell me nothing about him. So we was messing around for a few months, and yes, sexually active, and he had gave me a hickey or whatever, so we ended up running into him at like the Dollar General. So my mama went up to him, and remind you, she didn't want me dating him, and told him like not to be putting hickeys on my neck, yada yada yada. So I used to sneak out the house. Like, me and my 2 best friends used to sneak out the house, and my one friend, we used to steal her mama's car all the fucking time, like all the fucking time, to see our little boyfriends or whatever. So this particular night, he had one of his homeboy house, and like the homeboy's house used to be popping because it was like brothers, and they were off the chain for real. So he was like staying there with them because he was into it with like his grandparents or whatever. So I had snuck out the house. So my mama, our house, the way it was set up, like I had 2 doors to my room. So one door was like to the hallway where my mom's room was, in the other room, and in the bathroom, and then the other door was like, you walk, it let you out into the kitchen. So in the kitchen, you could go out the kitchen into the garage, and then in the garage, it was a door to the side of the house. So my mom and her husband went to sleep. They were hard sleepers, plus they shut their door and locked it. So I snuck my little hot ass out the house and walked maybe like a block to his house. And remind you, it's late, and like in that where we stayed, Midwest City, like the police will pick you up for being out past curfew. So I'm hiding behind trees and shit, running down the street, get to his house. We in there laid up like we some grown ass adults. We kicking it or whatever. I stayed over there for a few hours. Remind you, I gotta get up for school the next day. So we kicking it, whatever, did what we did, chilled, and I'm like, you know, I gotta go. Like, you know, I gotta sneak my ass back in the house. He don't have to worry about all that. Like, honey, I gotta worry about all of that. Like, I can't be out here spending the night. Like, honey, I'm not even grown. And plus, I had already got in trouble from messing with him. He put hickeys all on my little neck and stuff. Like, it was just too much. Like, I need to kick this guy to the curb. So we chilled or whatever. About 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, I gotta go. And remind you, when I was in high school, like freshman, my mama didn't. I was like one of the last people to get a phone. Like, I used to get like them little throwaway like Nokia type phones that you add minutes. Remind y'all, this was back in like 2008, 2009, somewhere in there. So I had took my mom's phone, y'all. My dumb ass, I took her fucking phone. So I gets ready to leave, y'all. I'm like, you know, all right, I gotta go through them. So it starts raining as I'm going back home. Remind y'all, I'm trying to sneak on the streets, and like, it's in Oklahoma, like, it's dead on the streets. It's not like a big city where it's constant traffic flow. Like, no, after 9, 10, 11, like, it's dead. Ain't nobody out on the street. Like, my dumb ass could have been kidnapped and killed. So it starts raining, so I'm running home. So finally I gets to the house, and I comes in the door. No, this time somebody had got up and locked the side door, so I had to sneak through the front door. And we had like one of them old, hard, heavy wood doors, so it creaked, like it made. So it like made that noise. So I hurry up and, you know, shut the door, locked it, and got to my room. As soon as I got to my room, I heard my mom and them like getting up and like coming out their room. So I didn't have time to like take off my jacket, shoes, nothing. So my dumb ass just hops in the bed with everything on, pulls the covers up to my goddamn eyes, like, because I was still fully dressed. So my mama comes in the room. They already knew I sneaked out, because when they got up, so I guess she heard me, or they went to check, and the side door was unlocked. So she come in there, she acting all asleep. She like, oh, did you hear the door? And I'm like, trying to play sleep, like, no, I'm asleep. Like, I ain't heard the door. Like, I don't know what that was. It's probably the neighbors outside being loud. So she like, oh, okay. And she like turned to walk away, and she was like, you ain't been outside the house? I'm like, no. So she like acting like she about to walk away. Y'all, why the fuck did my mama just pull the whole goddamn comfort off the bed? And here I am, fully dressed, tennis shoes still on, busted. I couldn't even say nothing. From there, you know, she started going off, y'all. Like, she like, yo, mother effing butt, you sneaking out with this goddamn boy. And y'all, when I tell you, she whooped me like you would whoop your little kids with the belt. Like, but she went more in on me. Like, she told me up. Like, y'all, I got a whole whooping at 16. Like, who does that? Who gets a whooping at 16? So, y'all, she, like, turned me up, and I'm, like, holding the belt. She, like, let this damn belt go, and she, like, turned me up, whatever. I'm mad, I'm crying. I'm like, I don't even know what I was saying, trying to defend it or whatever. But, yeah, so I got toe up. Then she was like, and where's my goddamn phone? So then I'm like, it's in my pocket. So I go to pull the phone out, y'all. Why is her damn phone gone? The phone is gone, y'all. So she like, where the hell is my phone? And I'm like, I don't know. It must have fell out when I was running. So why the hell? And then my mama made me get up, drove me the path that I was walking / running, and made me find her phone, and remind you it was raining. So I find the phone, it's wet. So she like, now my phone probably don't work. I'm really finna like go in on you. So we gets the phone, come back home, and remind you it's like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So then I still gotta get up at like 6 for school, because we had to be at school like early, and then my mom had to work early. So she would take me. Y'all, I still like couldn't even believe I got a whooping. So I was like on punishment. I was banned from talking to him. No, it was no more. He was canceled, and she had seen hickeys on my neck. Like, no, he was canceled, and I was on punishment, and she was watching me like a hawk, y'all. And to top it all off, I used to still sneak over there because my mom, she went to school, and she would go to work from like 8 to 3, and then would get off, come home, change, and then she would go to school from like 5 to 10. And then like my big brother, he was already grown. He's 6 years older than me. He didn't live with us. So I would sneak out the house and walk to his house, which was even further than where I snuck out to meet him at. And I still snuck out with him. And I finally left that boy alone because, y'all, he was cheating on me. He had a baby already. And I used to say I wanted to have a baby. I was like, I was fast. And yeah, but y'all, that's the time I got my swooped when I was 16. Now I'm finna be on my daughter's butt like a hawk. But I will say I will give her a little more freedom, because I used to sneak because I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't spend a night. I couldn't hang out. I couldn't do like nothing. My mama didn't play that. Like, she already knew, because when she was teenage, she had friends that had brothers and stuff like that. So with me, it was like, no, it wasn't nothing. Then to top it off, I had a big brother, so I couldn't do shit, period. So I used to sneak, and I used to get in the mix, and I got even slicker. I'll tell you about some other times, because one time me and my friend snuck out of town to see some dudes. Like, we were so boy crazy, and now that I look back on it, I was like, girl, what? Young Bria, what were you thinking, honey? Like, it was not that serious. It's back then, you couldn't tell me nothing. I got daddy issues, honestly, if we want to be truthfully. Your girl had daddy issues and didn't even know it. But yeah, y'all, that's the time I got my butt whooped at 16. So thank you guys for watching. I hope y'all got a laugh out of this video, because it's definitely funny, because who gets whooping at 16? And make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next video.